We're skipping the intro today on this one because I am pissed. So I'm sure all of you have heard about this thing before. This absolute monstrosity. They're called labubus. They're made by a company whose name I forgot, and they get sold in these random, like, small boxes where you cannot see which one you get. So you buy as many as possible. And apparently they're also really popular right now. Like, you see them on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok and everything, and I even saw them in a German news article. I will play the video here with sound and everything, but you wouldn't understand anything, so I'm just gonna paraphrase what they said in this video. So, they had this pop-up shop that they made in Berlin for these labubu dolls. And they followed this woman, this influencer who went there to get some. And even when she explained why she wanted one of them so bad, she really didn't have a reason for it. Pretty much the way the conversation went was her being like, "So why do you buy them?" And then she was like, "Yeah, I don't know, I thought they looked like shit from the beginning, but I just kind of like them by now, they kind of grew on me." And then she spends multiple hundreds of euros buying those things. And that by itself, I mean, it's a harmless thing, you know? It's just spend some money, get something you really want, that's fine, that's okay. But the thing that really grinds my gears about those is that, number one, why? Like, why would you buy them? I mean, the woman said it herself, those things don't look good. I mean, maybe if you look at them enough, you might get some Stockholm effect type thing with them, and you might learn to like them, but I mean, objectively, they don't look all too cute, I would say. I'm gonna put a big fancy graph here. I asked a grand total of 2 people, and that's what they said about those. I feel like that's enough evidence. And then the second thing that I find super annoying about them is that you can't fucking escape them. You see, I live in northern Germany. I live close by Hamburg, so when I got myself this new fancy lens for my camera, it's a 28 to 200 millimeter, and I wanted to go and try it out, but the city that I live in really doesn't have a lot of nice stuff to photograph, so I went to Hamburg to try it out. And in Hamburg right now we have the Hamburger Dom. It's a big festival, pretty much. You have a bunch of different rides and games you can play, and most of the prizes you can win in these games are all labubu dolls. Every single stand had labubu dolls. I didn't make any pictures of them, but trust me, they were there, and yeah. Then I have multiple things I just find extremely annoying about this. Number one, I mean, I have been trying to go down more of a minimal path myself. I have been selling a lot of stuff that I don't need, but that thing, you buy it now, it's cool for maybe half a year and then you don't need it at all anymore. And if that was the only thing, that would be fine, but these dolls go for multiple hundreds of bucks. I mean, depending on the edition, of course, but still. So at the end of the day, all I really see in these dolls is, number one, huge environmental waste, because those things will end on the landfill within the next 2 or 3 years. Number two, a huge financial sinkhole, because these things, this is a huge industry. I don't know the exact numbers right now, but the guy who made Labubu, he is a multi-millionaire right now. He is swimming in money. And I'm willing to bet that within the next 2 or 3 years, we're gonna get a Labubu TV show. We're gonna get movies, I don't know, stuff. And to think that all this was made to only make money. This didn't start off as some IP already. These aren't characters in a movie or a show or something. Instead, this whole thing was made to sell to people, and it works way too fucking well. I mean, these have been around for quite a while, but still. What? And it's not like this is the first time a trend like this comes around. For example, back when I was in high school, hoverboards. Those were expensive and very flammable. I knew a couple of people who had one of those. None of them used them anymore. I think pretty much all of them ended up on some landfill down the line. Or number two, fidget spinners. Not quite as expensive as Labubus, but who still has his fidget spinners? I had 2 at some point that my friend gave me just as a joke. I think I threw them away a year in. And I feel like all of these little gremlins are going down a very similar path. I get that having them on your bag and running around with them and collecting a couple of them is kinda cool and kinda fun, but man, these will be so lame within the next 2 months. And again, it's not like I'm super minimalist myself. I do own quite a lot of things as well, but these dolls from the get-go were made with the intent of getting money. And it's just super infuriating to me that it works out as well as it does. I can get when you buy Hello Kitty toys, or when you buy action figurines, or a Lego set or something, because those are based on existing IPs. These dolls were made to look cute and to sell stuff, which arguably they don't even look all too cute. It's pretty much Baby Yoda all over again. My sister lost Baby Yoda, so she might be at risk here. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this episode. It's a bit of a shorter one because I opened TikTok again for the first time in years, and I got 10 labubu reels after one another, and I am pissed. But that being said, let me know in the comments below if you feel the same way. I assume I cannot be the only one. But for now, as always, thank you all very much for joining me again this week. And I will catch you all again, same place, same time, next week. And up until then, y'all, have a good one.